Hello everyone, this is Bob. Bob is just an ordinary, boring human just like you and me. One day, Bob woke up and packed a bag. In his bag he put a camera and a penny, because Bob is going hiking. Yay! Bob gets in his car and drives to Stickville's National Forest. It has over 1.8 million acres and bears and lots of trees. Yay! When Bob gets to the forest, he starts hiking on a very long trail. He starts down the path and enjoys his time taking pictures of birds and smelling the polluted air. Yay! He continued walking until, oh no! A bear! Ah! Bob freaks out and runs off the trail. Oh no, how dumb of you, Bob. Don't you ever leave the trail when you go hiking. Bad Bob. Bob then runs into a tree and knocks himself out. 3 days later, Bob finally wakes up from his deep slumber and finds that a cowboy has stolen all of his stuff and left him to die, alone, in the middle of nowhere. Poor Bob. Whatever should Bob do? Despite Bob's temporary amnesia, he remembers everything he recently read on the website howtosurvive101.com. First, Bob remembers not to panic, even though he's panicking anyways. Then, he finds a place to build a fort, because that's what you gotta do next. It's a big open field so that helicopters can see him panicking, and possibly even rescue him. Yay! Go Bob! Keep up the good work! Now, we can watch as Bob piles up leaves and sticks as he builds his cocoon shelter. Now we can see Bob sitting in his little shelter. Bob needs a nap, after all his hard survival work. One nap later, Bob is getting cold. Oh no, Bob, build a fire! Now he watches Bob collects wood, sticks, and leaves to build his fire. Bob builds a fire and burns himself and his shelter in the process. Bob, you idiot! You were supposed to put the fire further away from the shelter. Bob is dumb. Dumb people die. In the woods, alone. Bob goes to look for more stuff for a new shelter. It is nighttime. Bob is being very dumb. Don't wander around the woods at night. There are animals, they will eat you, or you will get even more lost. But Bob goes anyways. Dumb Bob. Bob gets hit in the head with an acorn and dies. Bob failed his survival test because Bob did not follow instructions on the website. Bad Bob. Things Bob should have done. Number 1. Bob should have packed more supplies before he left, like water, or a compass, or a rope. Number 2. Bob should have told someone where he was going before he went into the wild. Number 3. Bob should not have left the trail when he was hiking. Number 4. Bob should have built his fire farther away from his shelter. Number 5. Bob should not have wandered around in the dark. These mistakes resulted in Bob's death. Make sure it doesn't happen to you.